guys? Welcome back to the LG Cup Series, and welcome to a fun weekend of racing. Tonight, we've got the All-Star Open. Tomorrow is the All-Star Race. What is the All-Star Race, you might ask? Well, the All-Star Race is going to be our yearly event held at different tracks around the country. It's gonna rotate every year, and we're gonna hold votes every year on what track should hold the All-Star Race next. But we're running the All-Star Race here at Charlotte for the first year because, well, the Coke 600 or the World 600 is next week, so might as well run it at this track, right? And yeah, we've got all the non-pole sitters and race winners from the season. So they're gonna be racing or attempt to race their way into the All-Star. Rules are a little different for this race. Green flag. As the green flag waves, the rules are a little bit different for this race. As you'll see, we'll have 3 stages per segment. Excuse me. The winner of each segment will advance into the All-Star race. Additionally, we'll have the fan vote. Yeah. So for the fan vote, obviously, the fans are going to vote in who they want to see in the All-Star race. Now for the restarts here, they're going to be single file. We want to minimize the chaos. We don't want drivers tearing up their cars for an exhibition race. So we're going to have them restart in single file. And we have already just an amazing battle for the lead. Here comes Harvick underneath Matt Kenseth. He's got the one of Truex right there with him as well. Truex is thinking about diving it in. He is going to dive it in. He takes him 3 wide off of turn number 4. Truex possibly to the point. Looks like Harvick just let that lap over Truex. Look at Ryan Newman right there as well. One car spinning through the grass. Another car with heavy damage. It's the 10 of Patrick Carpentier as well as Ken Schrader. We're keeping it green for now. Happened in the back. There's no debris on the racetrack, so it looks like we're going to keep it green, keep it rolling here. Here comes Newman underneath the one of Truex. Through the dust on the front straightaway. Oh, dead even heading into turns 1 and 2. Newman slides up. Here comes his teammate to the inside. Kurt Busch looking for the lead. 3 wide off turn number 2. And that's for 3rd. Here comes Kenseth back to the inside with yet another run. Matt Kenseth drives it off into 3 and 4. Can't quite get it to stick on the bottom. He's going to have to wash up in front of the 29. Luckily does clear the 29. Here comes the 8 of Eric Almirola. We're used to being seeing Mark Martin in that 8 car throughout the season, but it's Almirola for this race. Martin deciding he doesn't want to risk it out here in a non-points paying race, so he'll focus on the 600 next week. But here's Eric Almirola filling in that 8 car, and it's a wonder we don't see the rookie drive that car that much, or haven't seen him at all yet this season, because he's pretty fast, running for the lead. A lot of side-by-side action here as we're coming to the end of the first segment. Yeah, we'll call it first stage of this race. 4 laps to go in the stage. And obviously, once you win the stage, you're done for the day or the night. You're gonna prepare for the All-Star race, which is tomorrow. So the difference between NASCAR's version, they usually do the Open and the All-Star all on the same day. We're doing it different here. Side by side now for 2nd. Kurt Busch seems to be in the prime spot to win the opening stage. 3 laps to go. Side by side for 2nd, slowing these guys down. Kurt washed up the racetrack quite a bit. They're absolutely launching it off into these corners. Entering 3 and 4. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Look at Labonte with a strong move in a 3 and 4. An aggressive move, rather. Carpentier off the pace through 1 and 2, but luckily, looks like he's going to stay out of the way. Look, I don't think they're going to catch him by the end of the stage. 2 laps to go. Well, they might get there. He's halfway down the backstretch, and I think we have a caution. Caution is out, so we're not going to catch him. Here comes Martin Truex Jr., though, with a run through 3 and 4. Truex to the inside, side by side, off of turn number 4 at the stripe. Kurt Busch hangs on to win the first stage here from Charlotte and lock himself into the All-Star race. Let's see what the caution is for. And actually, before we do that, let's see that wreck at the start of the race. Looking at AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger has failed to qualify for a majority of these opening races. He's scared to open. Trying to get into the race, and that's what happened to Patrick Carpentier. Oh, just too many cars in one spot. Vickers, Schrader in the 49, and Carpentier all up into the outside wall. They all kept it rolling for the most part, but then, let's see what brought out the caution to end this stage here. Hard racing all throughout the field. Everybody wants to be in the best position possible here to have a chance, and oh no. That was the end of the stage. I'm tripping. I am stupid, y'all. Coming to the end of the stage is what brought out the caution. Racing 2 lap 10. Kurt Busch did win the race to the stage. So Kurt Busch is locked in. So he can bring that thing down the pit road, and yeah, Kurt Busch. As I fast forward one more lap, didn't bring it in that time. Kurt Busch now being towed. He can park it, bring it to pit road. You are done for the night. Congratulations, Kurt Busch. You have made it into the All-Star race. Alright, now, let's try this again. Single file, as I mentioned. As we see the one of Truex lead the field back around to the green. And the green flag is gonna fly. Green flag back in the air, we're racing. Yet again. Here comes Truex. Or here comes Casey Mears, rather, in the 5 car. Getting by Truex. Now the 8 Truex teammate on the inside. Aric Almirola checked up big time. Truex got a great run through 3 and 4 on the top. Here comes Harvick peeking his nose out. Not quite going to make the move yet. Going to wait for that 8 car to slip. And there he goes. Now Harvick slides up a little bit. Contact. Truex up into the outside wall. He's going to keep it straight. Side by side. Heading into 3 and 4. Harvick with a good side draft heading into the corner. And a huge lunge off into 3 and 4. Gets underneath the 5 of Mears. Casey Mears now defending against one of the strongest drivers of the season. It's actually a big surprise that he hasn't won a pole yet this season, as fast as that 29 car is. Look at who's battling here. Aric Almirola looking to lock himself in to the main event here. Almirola 3 wide. comes Kenseth. Ryan Newman's gonna take him 4 wide. Off of turn number 2, it's not gonna work. Round goes Matt Kenseth on the back straightaway. Gets straightened back out. Caution is out, but what a save. That could have been catastrophic, and we're still wrecking. Big crash back here. Hornish, Nemechek, Elliott, Travis Kvapil. Caution is out yet again, and that one might actually bring us to the end of the second stage as well. So I think Ryan Newman just locked himself in. Congratulations to both the Penske boys on locking themselves in to the All-Star race. No need for Newman to run that extra lap. So now let's go back and take a look at what brought out the caution. Kenseth with a spectacular save as he was turned completely sideways down the back straightaway. Was able to save it, but then the way they stacked up behind, getting into 3 and 4, they just couldn't hang on to it, man. Oh, the 21, Elliott went down on the apron to avoid it and just had no space to drift back up. Couldn't get it slowed down in time and just came up into the field. Very unfortunate there. Alright, let's try this again here. Final stage. It'll be the longest stage of the night. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're racing yet again. Almirola with a big jump. Here comes the 19 of Sattler, the 1 of Truex. Underneath the 15 is teammate Paul Menard. Now Menard with a run down the back straightaway. He's gonna tug back in line and clear the 0-0. How about David Rudiman in a 0-0 back there? Oh, sideways contact, and he's going around. Up in the Montoya. Caution's gonna come out yet again. Still spinning, still wrecking down the front straightaway. Big stack up. Bobby Labonte's in the grass. Robbie Gordon spinning. Labonte's night is done. Heavy smoke coming from that 43 car. Caution is out yet again. See what happened here. Right as I mentioned David Rudiman being in contention to win it. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like he just got a little bit loose. Right across the nose of the 6. Back up the track. Bang! In front of Montoya. Harvick into the wall trying to avoid. A lot of these guys had nowhere to go. Got pinned up against the outside wall. Reds tried to hop down to the bottom to avoid it and just nowhere to go. As I said, closed up. Watching Montoya, you see the 22 of Blaney up against the wall. The 43 gets turned down the racetrack and seemingly just over-revved the engine or something. May have accidentally money shifted. Scott Riggs slid through the grass there as well, but yeah, the 43 blew that engine. Didn't get hit too hard, just really a driver error there. The aggression ramping up late in the going here. These drivers know their shot at winning $1 million in the All-Star race tomorrow night. Maybe going out the window here. As the green flag waves yet again, Elliott Sadler is now our race leader as he took the lead through all that chaos. And now the 8 of Almirola looking underneath. Can't quite get there, but still staying close as we head down the back straightaway yet again. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. This is going to be really close. They're able to keep it off each other. Kenseth underneath the 2 DEI teammates there. And Truex actually got a pretty good run through the corner. Now has a great run through 1 and 2. Closing in on his other teammate in the 8. Can he make something happen? Diving to the inside. Truex, bold move off into 3 and 4. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. He's looking for the lead. This will be the longest run of the race if we stay green. As it's the longest stage. again. Here comes Kenseth with the run. Menard on the inside. Gets past his teammate. Contact behind. Cook in the grass. He's able to save it, and actually looks like that's the end of another stage. So we're having 3 10-lap stages, and I think Sattler just locked himself into the All-Star. Okay, my apologies. I forgot my own format, y'all. My apologies. But Elliott Sattler wins a close battle back to the caution flag and barely beats out Kenseth into the All-Star race. So that's Sattler's night. He can go home now. Or not home, but he can go back to his motorhome and relax, watch the rest of the race on the TV. Prepare for tomorrow. So here we go. Final stage. Final opportunity for these guys to lock themselves in to the big show tomorrow. And it looks like we got one blowing up. The 34 John Andretti pulls out of line. Looks like he's having an issue. Might have to pull at the pit road. Tough for that upstart team, Front Row Motorsports. A very tough break for them there. But the pace car is in. We're about to finish things off here. Green flag back in the air. Final stage underway. Kenseth leads us to the green. Off of turn number 2. We're heading down the back straightaway. Look at these amazing camera angles we have at this track. Big flyby into 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway yet again. Kenseth continues to control this race, but maybe not for long. Big runs coming from behind. 3 wide per second, almost 4 wide, squeezing together, lots of contact. They keep it straight. McMurray in the middle. Here comes the 5 of Mears, entering the corner on the inside. Big lunge. Here comes Jeremiah Cook. Cook says he wants to race for $1 million tomorrow. 3 wide per second. Casey Mears. Oh, contact. Mears up in the second, trying to chase down Kenseth. And another rule change for this race. We are not going into overtime. We're not extending the race, not going into green-white checkers, none of that. If this race, if we get a caution late in the going, it's just going to end in a caution. It is what it is. Here comes the 5 with a run. Casey Mears wants to lock himself into the All-Star race tomorrow night. Final chance to do so unless he wins the fan vote, which is highly unlikely because we have Bill Elliott in the field. Here comes the 1. Truex with a huge run through 1 and 2. Gets to the inside, but can't quite stay there. Mears dives down, can't get to the bottom, couldn't block it. Truex now to the inside. McMurray thought about going in there, couldn't quite get there either. He hops in line behind the 1. He's going to try and push him, but here comes the 41 of Reed Sorensen back into the mix. Sorensen says, hey, I'm departing from Ganassi. I don't care about these cars. I just want to get out there and try and fight for a chance to win $1 million tomorrow. He's up here into the mix. Here comes the 13 back into the mix. Jeremiah Cook to the inside. 3 wide, coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Martin Truex Jr. started on the front row in the All-Star Open. Has a chance to bring it home and lock himself into the All-Star tomorrow. Here comes Casey Mears. Final time down the back straightaway. Mears has a run. Diving off into 3 and 4. Contact. And 3 and 4. Mears can't get there. Martin Truex Jr. is locked into the All-Star race. Wow, what a battle. You can tell these guys really wanted it. They all wanted a shot at $1 million tomorrow. But that's going to do it for now. Elliott Sadler, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, and now Martin Truex Jr. locked themselves into the All-Star race. They'll fight for $1 million tomorrow. But that's going to do it for tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe. They were 3 wide across the line for, what was that, P4, but none of that mattered. All these guys gonna have to go home and focus on next week, but for now, that's all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.